season. Just wondered what you saw specifically on both sides of the court tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we did not have a good third. We were stuck in mud. We just have to, it's really about the whole game more than the third quarter. And, our group's just we got to strike the balance of, how we're going to play offensively. That's going to take time for our guys to learn with this year's group, what that's going to look like. We have to get committed to playing as a team offensively. And, when we do, like we saw in the first quarter, it looks beautiful, and you see the potential of what we can be. But we got into holding the ball too much and not playing for each other enough. But that's part of, learning each other and building that cohesiveness and the right habits. And then defensively, guys are going to have big roles if they commit to the defensive side. And if they don't, they're not. It's that simple because, we didn't get it done anywhere near the level that we need to on the defensive side of the ball, and there's going to be some growing pains, with cohesion and habits, but that definitely was not good enough tonight. We're grooming Talon to guard the other team's best player, and sometimes that's going to look really good, and sometimes you're going to struggle. Tatum had a heck of a night, got him in foul trouble. So there's going to be some growing pains there. But, obviously a lot of work to do on both sides of the ball, but we will get there.
And then, Frank, just to follow up on that, does the spacing around AD when he's at the 5, does that have to do with what you were saying? If the ball's not moving, then you're not getting the
Yeah, if we move, the spacing looks great. If, the ball doesn't move and players don't move, it doesn't matter what kind of space you have. We're playing one-on-one, and, we just got to get the ball moving a little bit. When we do it, we look great. And we've seen that we can do it. Just got to do it longer and, obviously, for 48 minutes.
Frank, you guys went to that 2-3 zone that you've been using recently to end the third and had some success, and I think got it back down to single digits. But then there was that stretch of 4 or 5 minutes in the fourth where it felt like everything was either a layup or a foul drawn at the rim. What did you see kind of go wrong?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of playing zone, but sometimes, you have some matchups that are a problem for you out there, and you can either bring double teams to it or you can just try to play zone. And sometimes the zone can slow down an opponent. It did for a stretch there, but we started losing guys, and it doesn't matter if you're man in zone, you got to box out, which we didn't do time after time again. The rebounding was atrocious, and we got to be better.
We can't score. That's putting us in the deficit. We come out, miss a couple shots. They get transitions, they get some good looks, goes in. We fouled way too much tonight as well. They had 31 free throw attempts. 38, I'm sorry. Yeah, 38 free throw attempts. So we got to do a better job of playing without fouling as well, but just slowing the game down. We can't get out in transition. A team that wants to play with pace, and we can't do that. We fouled in 38, get them to the line 38 times. So, but we got to find ways to score in the third quarter.
AD, when you guys play with the roster, you starting at the 5 and you get out rebounded by almost 20. What needs to happen that's not happening?
Boxing out. That's really it. Just got to find bodies. A lot of times we turn and look for the basketball, and then the perimeter crashers come in and get the rebounds, and shot go up. We got to turn around and find bodies and hit guys, and then go pursue the basketball.
AD, do you think this team is capable of defending in the style that you guys have sort of started out to play? And if so, is it sort of understanding? Is it effort? What's sort of the missing piece there if this team can play that way?
A little bit of both. Effort is number one. Communication, I think, is number 2. Just talking. Everybody just doing their job. Bigs doing what we're supposed to do. On pick and roll coverages, guards doing what they're supposed to do. With guard screens. Everyone just have to do their job and follow the game plan. We can be an elite defensive team. We got great defenders, but we got to be able to do it as a collective and That's what we're lacking, especially in the third quarter. And I think a lot of it is just, you miss a couple shots, guys get down, and now it kind of affects our defense. When shots go in, obviously, defense kind of rises, but when you miss a couple shots, the defense just kind of fades away. And then Jason Tatum got it going, off that low block. So they do a better job with that. But we can be a elite defensive team if we want to. Just got to do a better job of bringing that energy and effort and communication.
AD, you said the other night that you guys built a new team and you hadn't seen it yet. That's still true, but getting LeBron back is a big piece of it. Does it feel different, or does the mentality change a little bit with him back, that you can kind of start building as closer to a whole group where it's maybe at least you're at a foundation here as opposed to the last 8 games when it kind of felt like just trying to figure it out on a night-to-night basis?
Yeah, we have our core guys. The foundation is there. But we still have enough, with or without LB, even when he wasn't playing, to win basketball games, So obviously him on the floor helps us tremendously. Leadership, his communication, his voice. So still got to find ways to get it done. Like I said, we got the three-headed snake, three-headed monster, where we can go out and compete every night. But I don't think it's our offense. I think it's our defense, honestly. We just got to do a better job on the defensive end. We do that, we get stops. The offense, going to come and you get better rhythm shots and feel like you're in a rhythm, instead of playing out the rim all the time or fouling, and they get a chance to set their defense. So we got to play to our strengths, and our strengths is running in transition and getting good looks, and we can't do that if we continuously fouling. But we got our 3 guys, 3 main guys, and our guy. Taylor is 0 for 6 tonight. It's not going to happen again. Just got to find guys to play together and get in a rhythm. When LB's back, the game's a lot different. When LB's back, because he handling it, so it kind of take Taylor off the ball when he has the ball in his hand, pick and roll. So we got to find a way to incorporate him and get him more shots and get him in the rhythm as well.
AD, how did LeBron look to you out there tonight, and was there any sort of adjustment period with him coming back?
He looked good. He looked really good to me. Like his old self. It's always and when you're out 8 games and we're playing a certain way, and then he comes back, it's always an adjustment. No practice time. Like I said, I think the adjustment is trying to figure out what to do with Taylor. But just with everybody, just trying to get back in the rhythm with him now playing, figuring out the starting lineup, all of that. So we'll be fine. We just got to continue to push through. Hopefully we can get guys back sooner than later and look at this roster. But, I think we got more than enough right now, while our guys are getting back to win basketball games. And